Welcome to the Sunrise Side. We're heading out onto Lake Huron out of Oscoda, Michigan, which is home to Fishy, Mitten charters. Captain Evan is our guide for this trip, and it won't take long for his expertise to start paying off.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh, it's a nice fish.
Oh, that's a big one. I know.
Spring is prime time for Lakers here, but Oscoda is also known as a mixed bag fishery that produces consistently all season long.
It's one of the most underrated, best fisheries anywhere in the Great Lakes.
So let's drop some lures and get a closer look at what Oscoda has to offer
Look at that beast.
on this edition of Fisherman's Digest.
So what we're doing today is setting a couple high lines here. Welcome to the show, guys. John Bergsma here out of Oscoda, Michigan with Fishy Mitten charters. First time out with a guy who watches our show, and we're gonna go out and try to catch some afternoon mixed bag for you here on today's show. And I think we're gonna do just fine because neither one of us care about anything other than catching fish and laughing, so we're good. So Evan, like me and pretty much the whole world, runs these offshore side planers now. We're running a mix of lead core today, 2 color, 3 color, 5 color, maybe even a couple of 10 colors to get down in the zone. Then we're gonna go ahead and chase them with the riggers and the divers for the rest of the deep fish. You always wanna have a couple of rods set high because that's where the silver is.
on this one.
And those are the best tasting fish, so you might as well fish for them.
You want them, John?
No, take them. I got a rod in my hand, dude.
Great. We're still setting up.
Hey, welcome to the show. It took Evan and I, we're still setting up. Welcome to Oscoda, Michigan.
All right.
Yeah, that's a good start there, Ev.
Heck yeah. What a beauty.
We were busy letting out rods. Well, we were so rudely interrupted. I'll let Evan set that. Ev, talk to everybody educational wise. How far behind that ball are you setting that rig? What do you got?
Today we're actually fishing a little bit deeper than I have been fishing. So with the 70, 80 foot of water, we don't need to go too far back. You could run it 5 foot behind the ball, even up to what I'm doing roughly is about 15 foot behind the ball. And the fish will like it no matter where it's at. You get too far out and you don't get good releases because the mono has such a good big stretch on it.
Sure.
And so like if I'm running in 30 foot of water and I'm running at 70 foot behind, you're more or less looking at just a little tick on the rod tip.
Right.
Oh, fish on.
Fish on, got him. Alternating fish. Well, we found the hot setup. That one. What is the opportunities? When do they start? How long do they last for fishing here in Oscoda?
Well, in Oscoda, it really starts heating up here in May as far as big numbers of fish. Lots of lake trout during that time. And if you're fishing closer to shore, you can get some in April and March, you can get some brown trout and steelhead. But once May comes along, the numbers of lake trout show up, and that's kind of fun. And then you move into June, and we've got lake trout, and we'll run into more coho salmon and Atlantic salmon and steelhead. Once July comes around, it's everything. You've got your lake trout, your coho salmon, your Atlantic salmon, your pink salmon, walleye, and the occasional king salmon. So July is kind of a special month for big mixed bags here. August is also good for mixed bags. Definitely even more walleye, I would say, in August. There we go.
Awesome, awesome. I'll tell you what, the average size fish is very, very good. This is why you come to the whole east side. You know, basically from Oscoda north, this Lake Huron, northern Lake Huron, is one of the most underrated, best fisheries anywhere in the Great Lakes. I realize it experienced a crash maybe 20 years ago, but I'll tell you what, it's come back, and it's come back strong. The fish in here is great. The fish quality, the eating quality of these fish is great. And the port of Oscoda is dead center in the middle of walleye heaven and lake trout heaven and mixed bag heaven. And when those two all come together in the months of June, July, and August, it can be one of the best spots in the state to go just have a fun day on the water. Oh, rigger. Fish on, fish on, fish on. You just said, eat an apple, catch a fish.
That was a nice one.
Oh, it's a nice fish.
That was a big one.
I know.
These fish this time of year are just,
I know,
so
that's
much
what I
spunk
mean.
in
Just
them.
boom. I know, I saw that rigger and it just went boom. Nope.
Uh-oh.
Nope. Got
Hey, good save.
the slider got into the,
Oh, that's the other part of the mess that can
the
happen.
slider got into it. Look at that beast. Great color.
He's awesome.
Yep. And we didn't hurt him.
No, we can put him right back in. Let's put him
We're
in.
going to show you the quick release on big fish. This is what we suggest you do. Just head first.
Slam right under.
Gone. And that's the key right now. Under 50-degree water, those fish, if you lip hook them and you bring them up easy, no problem releasing them. When the water's warmer, I get it. It doesn't work, but cold water, it works. Oh, rigger.
You want to jump? Take him. Feisty one again.
Yeah. Fish on.
You know, there's plenty of days fishing out here where if I go by myself, I'm 3 rods and it's all you need and you'll catch all the fish all day long.
Oh, I know.
You just got to find the hot ticket.
Yep, and that's what it is. It's staying locked into what's working, and then you bring everything else and try to mimic it, but at the same time, not being so specific that you don't leave a bunch of explore rods out there because like Evan said, you know, you could all of a sudden have the fish go on the feed bed, rise up 20, 30 feet in the column, right?
Yep.
And all of a sudden, all those board rods that you thought were dragging around doing nothing
Are your hottest rods.
and become into the hot rods. It's a thoroughfare, really, between, you know, Saginaw Bay, Tawas area up to Alpena. This is just really a highway, isn't it?
It really is a highway. That warm water in the Saginaw Bay warms up. The bait starts to, the bait and the fish start moving up in the summertime up out of the Saginaw Bay, and the fish come with it. The walleye, like we talked about earlier, the walleye come up later in the summer, come mid-July, but they're just chasing that colder water and chasing the bait. And as long as that bait's here, that cold water's gonna always be here as well. And so as soon as that bait shows up, then the fish are always gonna be here.
Getting good fish.
Yeah.
That is another very nice one, isn't it?
Oh yeah, beauty.
That is fantastic.
No, don't worry about that.
Look at that fish. That is just
Nice fish, John.
awesome, awesome, awesome.
I think we could eat this one.
I think so too.
Yep.
I think he coaxed himself into being eaten.
Yep.
Awesome. Beautiful job. So much fun here. I mean, I've been coming here now for 3 years, and I was astounded the first time I came here at the quality of the fishery because I hadn't been here. And so many times that's the case, is that people don't try stuff different. And that's my encouragement to you. Try different stuff. Everybody that wants to go to the same place all the time, well, I've been going there for 20 years. You know what? Try something different. I think you'll be surprised at the quality of fisheries up and down the east side of this state. So we're out here today and we've got great fishing conditions, but we've got water temp that's 47 degrees. So of course, when you're surrounded by 47 degrees, that's the temperature. Forget what weatherman says the temperature is. You're on 47 degree water with an 8 to 10 mile an hour wind, it's 47 degrees. Got this great whitewater light jacket. And what I love about this little light jacket, it comes with a breeze hood, so I can really zip it up and get all the way warm and toasty. And it's 100% windproof. That's what makes this jacket so cool. It's totally light, but because the wind can't penetrate it, it actually is much warmer when you pair it with a long sleeve whitewater shirt that I have here, which is UV protectant. So if I did shed the jacket through the course of the day because we had light winds or a little warmer temperatures, now I've got a long sleeved UV protectant jacket that does a great job of just keeping me completely warm. 2 little light things out here on a little bit of a blustery day, and I'm totally warm. Oh, there's one.
Yep, you got one. This is good. I'm dropping this one down too.
Did this pop?
I think so. You think it did?
I think so. I don't know. I can't tell. I gotta go on this side of you.
Okay.
What we did right there is, on the wire divers, if they don't hit violently, they don't pop it sometime, and you got to be really sure that they're popped. Otherwise, if you don't pop it, you don't maintain enough pressure because of the angle, and the fish will almost all the time come off on an unpopped rigger. I mean, unpopped gypsy. So, yeah, the angle of the line was such that I could tell. I don't think it was popped. But boy, he racked it. He hit it hard. Same thing. This diver too is right down there, downstairs. In fact, we just changed this bait out, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we just changed this bait out and put a little purple demon on, or some greenish purplish thing that he said it always does good. Well, it wasn't down long, maybe 10-15 minutes, and it definitely got racked. I heard creaking, and that's always a good thing when you hear your Akuma rods creak. So he's going home to the frying pan. What a beautiful eating sized fish, Ev.
Beauty. Look at those fins.
Yeah, orange. I love those orange. I love the strain of fish that they have here at Oscoda, because I like that colorful. And you talked about it. That meat is actually orange as well, right, Ev?
It's very orange. Very orange, and it looks appetizing.
Oh yeah.
And it is. Boom. Get them done. Is that on the slider?
I don't know. I had to reel quite a bit.
Might be. Oh, nice fish.
Same thing, guys. We're just really, as you can see, I'm just being super easy with the fish. It's already told me it's a good fish. You can see out there that the trash can is on the surface. And so what we're doing is just keeping our rod tip. See, I'm bent with the rod on a 45, but I'm keeping that tip low because I don't want that fish to come up. I want to just bring him in easy. If I bring him in too fast, if some of you are wondering about bringing him in too fast, man, aren't I leaving him in the water longer to work free? Not really, because if I bring him in easy, he's gonna swim with me and he's not gonna thrash back and forth. If I try to bring him too fast, that's when he's gonna start doing the head thrashes. And so just by giving him a nice easy turn and just bringing him in at a pace that he's happy with, we can get him close enough to the boat that when we do have to put some pressure to him and lift the tip, then that's the only time he's gonna thrash. And hopefully by that time, he's going to be in the net. Yeah.
Nice technique, John.
Yeah. Beautiful. I got the can.
Wow, nice fish.
Yeah.
Back in.
We're going to show him to the camera and show everybody at home
All right.
what a beautiful Oscoda Laker looks like. What a beautiful fish that is. Yep. Hello there.
Swim right off.
Gone.
There's a
Fish on. That's yours.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. There's another one.
That rod is crazy. So what you got here in Oscoda is, whether it's Fishing Mitten or RNS or any of the other charters that come here that are based here out of Oscoda, they're really servicing this summer tourism crowd where that integrates fishing into a vacation. So what you'll have is people that want to do different things, not just the same old thing. And so by spending a half day on the water with one of these high quality charters and being able to catch a nice limit of fish, take it in, the cook your catch is available at certain restaurants. You'll have to check with each restaurant if they do it. But DNR allows these charter captains to clean these fish for you and then bag them up. You put them on ice and they'll have their little charter captain tag on there, and then you can take them to the restaurant, and the restaurant is able to cook those fish for you and make the fresh fish really fresh. Perfect, another perfect eater. A big eater.
He's a beauty.
Might be too big eater.
I don't know. He's looking good.
He's looking edible. He's calling my name if he was deep fried with some crinkle cut fries.
Good net job.
Yeah. He wanted to go to the engine, but I prevented him.
What a beauty. This never gets old, John.
Oh no. Oh, I got one. Oh,
on the rigger.
Oh, he came off. Shoot.
Are you sure?
Maybe.
Was it a slider hit?
Slider hit. It's a slider hit.
It's a slider hit.
He was really ripping it, and I popped it, and I thought, wait a second, I still feel something. Perfect. This is another nice fish. That's a laker.
It's a laker.
Yep.
On the slider.
We need him.
They're coming up off the bottom like we thought.
He's a nice eater, and that's what we were looking for. And yeah, we're just really, really locked on them now. It took us a little bit to figure out the setup that they wanted. Now that we Goldilocks. That's a Dreamweaver Super Slim Goldilocks for you right there. That's been, I'll show you while Evan grabs the fish, I'll show you that spoon. Anywhere you go on Lake Huron, that spoon right there on chrome or on gold is a fantastic lure. Evan will show you the proof. That is a perfect eating size fish.
He's a beauty.
Yep.
Regardless of what you're fishing for, you'll be sure to find it in Oscoda. In addition to the opportunity to tangle with multiple species on Lake Huron, you'll also find world-class fishing on the Au Sable River and numerous lakes and streams. And when the fishing's done, there's still plenty of fun in Oscoda. Miles of hiking, biking, snowmobile, and ORV trails, pristine beaches, top-notch golf, and more. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, come to Oscoda to experience Michigan the way nature intended. Start planning your Oscoda adventure now at Oscoda.com.
There's a big fish on that same one.
Yep. Oh, and now it went under. You want this one? You take it.
It doesn't really matter.
You got a good show here.
Yeah.
And the board went down into 10 color.
That sucker. He gives me a rod. Oh, it's a great fish. Here, take the 10 color. The angle, this angle tells me, big fish. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Just down, 45 degree, 30 degree angle. Not letting me bring it up. Brought him up so gingerly, didn't even know that he was hooked. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Quality of the fishery here at Oscoda, Michigan is just fantastic. Thanks to Evan for bringing me out. Fishing Mitten Charters here out of Oscoda, Michigan. John from Fisherman's Digest. Hey, if you're looking for an awesome vacation spot, 3 days, 7 days, Oscoda, Michigan is it. And if you want to get out on a charter, visit Fishing Mitten, talk to Evan or one of the other charter captains. They all work together. They'll keep their boats full. They'll keep you on fish. We'll see you next week on Fisherman's Digest.